Welcome to 19th Century Collections Online, presented by the University of Alabama. Um, this is one of three databases I am taking a look at for ls567 digital reference. And I am going over using digital images as a primary source in digital reference work. Okay, so let's dig right in here. As I said, this is 19th Century Collections Online. There's a couple ways to go about business here. As you can see, they're categorized by sub-collections: science and technology, medicine, European literature, 1790 to 1840. That's roughly the spike of the Industrial Revolution. Uh, why I chose this database is that it's the bulk of the 19th century, which is contained within the other two databases. The other one being the Civil War database, and then Fold 3, which covers everything from the 1600s. Okay, so how do we search? Um, Not only can you search by clicking on one of the archive buttons here, you can use a drop down menu to choose these same subcategories. I'm going to leave all of them selected for the functionality of this test. Also, let it be known that most of these are European images, mostly British, English, some Asian, so forth. So this should be interesting. And I chose a topic that should thread out through all of the databases, and that's anything to do with Abraham Lincoln. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click in the search box here. I'm not going to mess with the advanced search just yet. I'm going to type in Abe. As you can see, it has a generated result response here, which is nice. But I'm going to stick with mine. I'm just going to hit the enter key instead of clicking on search. Which, yep, there we go. Produces results. As you can see, there's some variety here on the left hand side, ways to manage your results. We got options for monographs, manuscripts, newspapers, periodicals, and photos. We'll take a look at the photos in just a second. Also, there's some other results here. You can search through their archives. The subcategories that I was mentioning earlier. Um, Also, there are subsections listed here: Lincoln Abraham, voting rights, women's suffrage, United States House of Representatives. Yes, he was a senator, just like our current president. Um, Now, here's an issue that could help us one way or the other. Publication year. And I'm just going to tweak this so we can get some serious results. Primary resources. Just narrowing them down. Okay, almost there. Very small window the Civil War was. And I'm going to do 1860 to 1868 just to have a little bit wider scope. Maybe have some stuff, events that preceded and postceded that are related. Okay. This is interesting. Skirmishes and sketches. Women in the Women of the war. Their heroism and self-sacrifice. As I said, this just doesn't database just isn't limited to photos. There are monographs and manuscripts, as well as newspaper and periodicals. So a lot of primary resource information here. Um, Take a look at the photographs. There's not a lot of them. Um, and I'm just gonna click on and bring up this photo. See what we got here. Carte de Vista album, American Civil War, English peers and politics. Um, Looks like there's 25 pages. Cool. So it's a full book of photographs. And you can look at some of the various military leaders of the Civil War. I'm sure Abraham Lincoln is here in here somewhere. Uh, but we don't have time to really dig through 25 pages of photos and read each and try to figure out who's who, because it doesn't look like there's any titles of who these individuals are. You can probably figure out some from your basic history classes, but outside of that. Okay, I'm going to jump back to the home page here, and we're going to do the advanced search. Okay, search for keyword. As a keyword, or you have the option of document title, publication title, place of publication, subject, author, creator. That would be interesting. Anything written by Abraham Lincoln, definitely a valuable historical element there. Entire document, document number, front matter, maybe documents about Abraham Lincoln, or subject as well. Let's click on author creator, and then under it there's the database archives to what to search into again. And then there's limiters here, photographs, manuscripts, so forth, illustrated works, languages, a whole bunch of metadata stuff. So I'm going to click on the search button and see what pops up. No results. Awesome. Okay. So they don't have anything on Abraham Lincoln. So I'm going to switch it back to keyword and see what pops up. And this should produce similar results to what we had a minute ago. We got some options. Abraham Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's as in ownership, Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Let's click on birthday and see what pops up here. And we've got most of this content under newspaper and periodicals, and there is some content here. Abraham Lincoln's birthday, we're going to from the Women's Journal, February 9th, 1901. Intriguing. Okay. We'll just pop one of these up, take a little looky here. Alright, and I suspect these article titles are preceding, nice photo of Abraham Lincoln, are preceding the creation of President's Day. Because if I remember correctly, we celebrate President's Day and Washington Lincoln's birthday together. All right, so that's it for 19th Century Collections Online. Uh, a very useful, functional database for the outsider's look of the American Civil War. Um, Good stuff.